It's obviously about a very important time in history, a time that is not as publicly known of as maybe it should be, and I include myself in that lack of awareness for this time and place. Russia, this is set in 1941, begins within the Gulag system.
We know a lot about the Nazi concentration camps, but little about the Soviet concentration camps, called gulags. There were some 450 of them, and a network across the Soviet Union set up from the time of the revolution. And as the Second World War developed, prisoners or those in occupied territories were interned in these concentration camps, and they endured unimaginable suffering.
I mean, and nobody was safe. 20 million people. Unbelievable. You just can't really fathom it. It's not nearly as well known. It's because the Russians did not document it the way the Nazis did. I mean, the Russians did not take the photographs and did not do newsreel footage, and they tried to keep it a secret, I think. You know, whereas the Nazis were almost proud of what they were doing.
I was just literally before this interview talking to a young Bulgarian woman who explained to me that her parents, when they were at school, had absolutely no knowledge of any of this period of Russian history. And it's only really quite recently that people have become aware that Stalin was sending as many people to the camps as he was.
Essentially what this was a shadow world of the Soviet Union. This was an industry. These were slaves.
When you do a scene with, I don't know, over 100 extras and you're all wearing exactly the same clothing and you're all huddling in a blizzard, it's amazing how quickly you lose a sense of your identity and how you kind of develop a herd mentality. The deprivation is unfathomable. What's been fantastic about the design and the sets and everything we've been working on is how realistic it all feels.
Peter built this entire gulag to scale, which I couldn't believe. It was just mind-bending just to sort of walk through the gates that was essentially just a prison of hell for these people.